What's up guys? Today I'll be installing this, the chrome clutch bracket and master cylinder reservoir kit on my Dyna lowrider. This will be one of the most common customizations for chrome style Harleys. Well, I actually have a few more items, but this will be the main thing. Let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, I have these chrome switch housings, levers and grips, and then that's black, which is stock. It would be nice to keep this if your bike is all blacked out, but my bike is all chromed out, so I would like to change this into chrome. Before you get started, make sure you prepare things well. I have this cover. If you don't have it, just use a tarp or something, okay? And keep the handlebar level, the master cylinder reservoir, okay, this part. Keep that level, okay? And the bleeder tube is ready with a container. I have made a video on how to bleed and renew the brake fluid, so you may want to refer to that. For this video, I would like to focus on how to replace this. Let's place a piece of paper in there. The cap and the diaphragm. Now let's take out this banjo bolt. Make sure that you put something underneath like the rags. The fluid could be dripping, so and just wrap it around with the rag just in case of dripping, just like that. You can also use like a plastic sleeve and put this in that just in case. In my case, I don't think I really have to do that, so it's pretty stable. And the washer here needs to be replaced. Always use a new one. You can actually take this brake lever off first, but I am actually going ahead and loosen these bolts and then take this entire thing off the handlebar. T27. That came off, the old one, and here's a new one. They look quite different, aren't they? Yeah, that looks good, isn't it? Yeah, let's get it installed. So, here's the chrome master cylinder and the brake lever. Okay, it's already being greased. Okay, and just place a piece of paper like that, and brake lever goes in there, and that goes in there with the circlip underneath. And I just have to put this on the handlebar and assemble everything back together. Here we go. There you go. New washers and a banjo bolt. Okay. Always use a new one. Like that. So that goes like this, and then the other one goes to the other side of this, like that. Okay. And then just tighten these up. Well, the snug fit first. Well, the tightening torque here is 17 to 22 foot-pound of torque. Now it's foot-pound this time. Well, the instruction says 17 to 22, but that's for 06 and 07 models. The service manual says for 08 and later models, you tighten it with 21 to 25 foot-pound of torque. So I guess I'll take the middle and I go with something like 22 foot-pound of torque. That's roughly about 30 Newton meters, so I'll just go with that. There you go. So that's been installed, nice and shiny. So all I have to do now is take this lid off, okay, fill in the new brake fluid, run it through the system, okay, make sure that there is no air, and then I'll just seal it, and then it's done. And then I'll work on the other side, which is relatively easy. See how bubbles are coming out of it? Poke the levers until the air is all out. So this is how you want the air out of the system. Since I replaced the master cylinder reservoir, there already is an air inside the system. So what you want to do is you have this bleeder tube and then have this fringe attached to the tube, okay? And then as you loosen, you just suck the brake fluid out of it, okay? Let me just show you how to do that, okay? So you just loosen it, okay? Loosen it, and then you just suck the brake fluid out of the system, just like that. See that? Yeah, you just keep repeating the same steps, okay? And then tighten it. And then, of course, this has to be drained into some kind of container, okay, like that. Let me show you close up, okay? So here, now this is tight, okay? That's tight. Now, loosen it, okay? And then you suck the fluid out of the system, just like that. You see that? Just make sure that you always have good amount of brake fluid up there in the master cylinder reservoir. And at one point, you will have the brake fluid just continuously filled in the tube, and then that means there is no air inside, so you're good to go. You can just close it up and then it's all done. Okay, so the brake fluid is flushed and renewed. All I have to do now is put this back on and put the turn signal and mirror back on, and this side is all done. Okay, so just the mirror angle and it's all finished. Let's just go over to the other side. Don't forget to clean the master cylinder reservoir. Okay, so first loosen the clutch cable. I can do it here, inside of this. And then I'll take the lever and this off and then install the new one. Alright, so it's all done. Let's clean this area, tighten up the clutch cable, and take a look at the difference. Like that. Nice and shiny. Alright, so that part is all done. I actually do have a couple more things. One is this, the Tappet block accent that goes there. The other is the battery cover band that's supposed to replace this. Although I was looking at the website and the fitment detail says it does not fit FXDL, but it does look like it fits, so let me see how it goes. Okay, here we go. So the gasket should always be replaced anytime when you take this off the bike, but I do not have it for a moment. So I am going to reuse it, but maybe I will change it next time when I change the air cleaner element. Now this area is accessible, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the bolts off the bike. In the meantime, I'll just clean some of these areas too. There we go. Okay, so the bracket that was in the kit goes right there, okay, with the existing bolts, okay, and they just tighten these. After these are tightened, that's ready to be installed, and then I'm gonna have to put this back on again. Okay, so now these are back on the engine, okay. 90 to 120 inch-pound of torque. That's roughly around 10 to 13 Newton meters. All I have to do now is bolt this there, okay, and then I have some covers to go on these bolts, and then that's it, all finished. By the way, there are some double-sided tapes on the back, so I'll just take these off, okay, and then carefully place it there, and then just bolt it right in there. Just like that, and then just bolt this in. Okay, that's it. And then there are some covers that goes on these bolts. Like that. And these little ones just go right in there like that. Okay. Without it, it looks like that. Alright, nice and shiny, look at that. Alright, so let's put the air filter back on, and then let's go ahead and work on that. Okay, so here's the cover for the battery, okay, and then here's the battery cover band. It looks to me they are the exact same size. They are pretty much exactly the same size, and on the back of it, I see adhesive there, like double-sided tape, and then I guess I can fit these to these areas, and I think it should work. Let me see how it goes. So that just came off like that, the original cover band, and that's the cover itself. Okay, as usual, just clean the hell out of it. So let's see, that's the top, the bottom, the top, bottom, that goes right in there. Yeah, the fitment is good. The back, there, that's spot on. I mean, why did they say that this does not fit this cover? Maybe some of you guys who know about these kind of things, maybe you can tell me why they say this does not fit that. Anyway, let me just do it properly, okay? Take the seals off and then just tape them, and then take a look at the difference. Alright, there we go. Perfect fit. Alright, let's put this back on the bike, which probably is the easiest thing I'm doing today. Alright, part number 6644306. Here it says fits 06 to 17 Dyna models except FLD FXDL. Mine is 08 FXDL, so it says does not fit, but it does fit. Weird. So today I've installed the master cylinder reservoir, okay, the clutch holder on the other side. They're both chrome, and then Tappet block accent, which is kind of hard to see, but I'll try that maybe during the daytime. Maybe I can see that better. And then the battery cover band, which supposedly does not fit, but it does fit. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you again soon.